at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready, 10 logo.
58, come on. I'm trying to collect.
Speed grip.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Go.
First carry for Darius Geis. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a game of downs. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Yep.
Get in the weight room. Mine's 54. Defense wins championships, baby. Chance.
6'6", bullet high.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
54, right there. 54, Mike. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Get.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
General West.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit, a great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost.
Ready.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Check 52.
Squeeze.
No.
3rd down, here's Geis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Let's go. Great. 46 down, man. 5-4.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Owens. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 40. 180. Jump. Pilot. 64. Weak.
Check. Watch out. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. This is Geis. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
Check. Watch 54. Danny.
Hey, Sue.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We got 4. We got 4.
Hey, Alpha.
Working from the gun. Wentz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Go. 280 for Tokyo. 40. Hey, Echo. What's your son? Come on now, son.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Jonathan Allen. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, exit.
Hey. 4 down.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go. Back. 180. Round.
Single receiver. Hey.
Corky, 82, Corky. Buzz. What's this one?
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Go.
58's the money.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 22. Wild Bill.
Two Janet.
Mike 22, he's coming. Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Hey, switch gears. Shit. Alert 3.
Sunday.
22. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Mike 22.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
It's Ray 57. Protein spill.
22, Mike 22. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Like 22, he's coming.
From the 36, Wentz. He's going to float and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll throw now on the final play. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even? They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
We got this.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Following the penalty, it's Geis. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. He's going to let this one go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
And the Redskin first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Geis. And he gets it down to the 32. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ready? 18, Gator.
Check, watch the before. Here we go.
On first down, here's Love. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 5. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Go.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Got it. Roll out.
53, Mike. Let's go, more. Switch.
Twist on travel. Hey, Charlie. Ready?
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a run with Geis. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry is Henderson. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Wentz is going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It's caught inside the 25. A big play for Philly. And even 50 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Waiting.
What's tight end?
What's that?
Here's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just thinking what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Leo.
2nd and 6. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Pass on 2nd down. Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Love. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Slam. Check it out.
Look. Squeeze. We got double up. Sleep dribble.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check out.
Topper.
Twist. Watch twist.
2nd and 11. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike, 58 right there. Come on. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Hey!
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be
Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Yeah.
Let's get off the field.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Look at me, zipper. 5.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Yep. Switch it. Come here, switch it.
They'll run with Love. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, seam 6.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Geis. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Check. Break down. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 26. Hey.
You draw quarter.
Check 24. Check. Lucky.
Deep rim.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Down. 10-2 stop.
54. Hey, watch the shot.
You two jet bombers.
It's Geis on the counter. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Important extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go.
A big play there for Philly. 58 yards on first down. Henderson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Go. 120.
Watch left. Tight end to the left. Everyone got 4.
Trey 15. Hey, Haywood.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Guys showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going up top. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Down and man inside, down and man.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Redskins,
time flies, had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time.